Most people think type 2 diabetes is simply caused by eating too much sugar, but the truth is far more complex. Type 2 diabetes develops over years, sometimes decades, and it's influenced by more than just what's on your plate. Today, we'll break down the real causes of type 2 diabetes, from hidden lifestyle habits to genetic factors, and by the end, you'll understand what really happens inside the body. Let's start with number 1, insulin resistance. At the heart of type 2 diabetes lies a condition called insulin resistance. Here's how it works. Normally, when you eat, your body breaks down food into glucose, sugar that fuels your cells. Insulin, a hormone made by the pancreas, acts like a key to let glucose into your cells. But with insulin resistance, the cells stop responding to insulin's knock on the door. The key no longer works. Glucose builds up in the blood instead of being used for energy. This is the real beginning of type 2 diabetes. But what causes this resistance in the first place? Let's take a closer look at the next cause of diabetes. Number 2 is excess body fat and visceral fat. One major driver is excess body fat, especially around the belly. This isn't just stored energy. It's active tissue that releases hormones and inflammatory chemicals. Visceral fat, the kind that surrounds your organs, interferes with how insulin works, increasing resistance. That's why waist size often matters more than total weight when it comes to diabetes risk. But weight alone doesn't explain it all. Even thin people can develop type 2 diabetes. Why? Another cause of diabetes is genetics and family history. Genetics play a powerful role. If diabetes runs in your family, your chances are higher. Certain gene variants affect how your body makes insulin and how sensitive your cells are to it. But remember, genetics load the gun, lifestyle pulls the trigger. You might inherit the risk, but daily habits determine whether that risk turns into disease. And speaking of habits, modern lifestyle factors add even more fuel to the fire. The next cause of diabetes is dietary patterns and processed foods. It's not just sugar, it's the entire dietary pattern. Diets high in refined carbs, processed foods, sugary drinks, and unhealthy fats overwhelm the body with quick-digesting calories. Over time, this constant overload forces the pancreas to produce more insulin. Eventually, the pancreas can't keep up, and blood sugar rises. But it's not only about what we eat. How we move, or don't move, matters just as much. The next cause on our list is sedentary lifestyle. Muscle cells are some of the biggest users of glucose in the body. When we exercise, muscles become more sensitive to insulin, clearing sugar from the blood more efficiently. On the other hand, sitting for long periods weakens this system. A sedentary lifestyle is like adding another layer of resistance, making it harder for insulin to do its job. But lifestyle doesn't stop at diet and exercise. Stress and sleep can also play surprising roles. Next cause of diabetes is chronic stress and poor sleep. High stress levels raise cortisol, the stress hormone. Cortisol tells the body to release more glucose for energy. But if you're not physically active, that sugar just stays in the bloodstream. Poor sleep has a similar effect, messing with hunger hormones, increasing appetite, and reducing insulin sensitivity. It's no wonder studies show that people who sleep less than 6 hours a night are at higher risk of type 2 diabetes. And finally, there's one more piece to this puzzle, something most people overlook. At first, the pancreas fights back by producing more and more insulin to overcome resistance. But over the years, those insulin-producing cells wear out. This decline, combined with insulin resistance, pushes blood sugar levels higher and higher, leading to full-blown type 2 diabetes. So what really causes type 2 diabetes? It's a mix of insulin resistance, excess visceral fat, genetics, diet, inactivity, stress, poor sleep, and pancreatic decline over time. It's not just about eating sugar, it's about how multiple factors silently work together over the years. The good news? Many of these risk factors are within your control. By improving diet, staying active, managing stress, and getting enough sleep, you can reduce your risk, or even reverse insulin resistance in its early stages. Which of these causes surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more science-backed health insights.